Rabotai, just some more halachot about construction of the sukkah. The walls of the sukkah have to be made out of material that can withstand a regular breeze, a regular wind. If it doesn't, which means that every time even a regular wind comes, it flaps in the wind, the halacha is that such a sukkah is pasul. The only way to be machshir such a sukkah is that for 10 tfachim, which is about 80 centimeters or 32 inches or so, it has to be made out of a solid wall. Either you can put wood planks, or sometimes they sell in Home Depot and Lowe's, they sell like wood fencing, like lattice. It's also good. Or a person can even use rope or string to make lavud, which is less than 3 tfachim. You start about 9 inches, not more, off the ground. You put a rope around 3 walls. You go another 9 inches, until you reach about, it's not going to be exactly at 32, it'll get to 36 inches, but then you will have made your walls out of the ropes. That's called lavud and halacha, and that's going to be a kosher wall. And whether or not you have the fabric, it doesn't really matter. You're still you'll say with those kind of walls. Otherwise, if it's just a flappy material, it doesn't work. Now, sometimes these sukkot already come in with belts and notches that are built in. You just have to put them through the holes. You have to measure. Many times the shi'ur is not appropriate. Like we said, 3 tfachim is about 9.4 inches. It has to be less than 3 tfachim away from one another. So if it's 9.4 or more inches away from one another, then it's still pasul. You didn't really gain anything by doing that. Another question that comes up, I've gotten it tens of times in the past week alone, people want to secure their schach. So many people use 2x4s, that's fine. People want to tie it down with all sorts of strings and stuff like that, that's okay. You are permitted, according to the law, to tie down the schach with plastic zip ties. It is perfectly permissible to do so. Yes, plastic zip ties are mekabel tum'ah, but it's only mekabel tum'ah midrabanan, and therefore the gzirav ma'amid, supporting the schach with something that's mekabel tum'ah, doesn't apply to something that's only mekabel tum'ah midrabanan. So plastic zip ties are mutar to hold down, to support, to secure the schach. Another thing, mutar. Now, that being said, another thing that's a topic of great interest is, since it tends to rain a lot during Sukkot, hopefully it won't, but people like to protect themselves. So what people do is that they want to put something under the schach, and then they quote the Chazon Avadia that writes, Meforash, that if a person puts a decorative, which is true, you could put something decorative under the schach, mamash, to beautify the sukkah, but now what happens if it's a dual purpose? Dual purpose meaning it's something decorative, plus it protects from the rain. Something like a decorative plastic tablecloth. You want to put it under the schach to protect the sukkah. That, Rabotai, is a farce. That doesn't work, because over there, it's nikar kavanato. Over there, a person's kavanah, everybody knows the reason you're going, you want to protect it from the rain. Agav, I want to be able to say the other thing also, that it happens to be nice. That's not the halacha, that doesn't work. If it's something nice, you want to beautify the sukkah, and that's your main machshava, and at the same time it happens to protect the sukkah from rain, that's fine. But if your main machshava, which in general is the point with these plastic things, is to protect the sukkah from rain, and then you just happen to make it, decorative, that's a farce, and it makes the sukkah pasul. So, I try not to lie. Ad kan Rabotai. Yom Tov, have a wonderful day.